here on the range. We're at the other end of the range. That hasn't stopped some of the big hitters from trying to hit into us. He's Jim Furyk, won 17 times on tour, also won a major, Ryder Cup captain, and here to assess greatness, or at least a reasonable facsimile. So if you were going to say, who looks like a golfer out of those four?
Just looks?
Just looks like a golfer. Like if you were picking a partner.
This is like being like, I'm back in third grade and I'm drafting.
Yeah.
I got you.
You got
Trying not to get the
pick.
little scrawny kid at the end.
Yeah, so who do you got?
I'm going on the end right here.
Yeah.
Ooh, McClellan.
Look at it.
No, that's not,
Yeah, look at
that's
that
not the
guy.
right
Good
answer.
one?
No.
Look at that guy.
It wasn't this move. I thought you were trying to play it down with that move.
The gear, yeah.
The other one, too, you never want to look like this.
Like hold a baseball bat?
That's not
Look very
typical.
good. No, it's not
But
very-
when you play in a pro-am, okay, how do you survive? You don't want him on your team.
Uh-oh.
No.
These two can't play.
This one can play.
Really?
Paulie hits it straight. Paulie hits it straight as a
Paulie's
day
He's playing it
long.
down, too, because he's got the move like here he's trying to.
Paulie cares
I'm just
more
kinda-
about looking like a golfer.
I would like to dress like a golfer.
All right, well, you dress like, well,
Wait,
with skateboard shoes, you dress like a golfer.
Okay, all right, aside from that. But when you're in a pro-am,
Yeah.
the number one question you get is what from the amateur?
Look, what's the most common mistake you see all your amateurs make?
Okay.
And there's probably two or three that I would say. Right off the bat, most amateurs have a very poor grip, so their contact with the club is bad. They're afraid of slicing it. They like to get, hands on the grip real strong because they feel like that's going to help them square the club face. But, having a bad grip, you're probably going to have a bad golf swing to start with. Second one, I'd say most amateurs want to put the ball too far back in their stance, right? They're afraid to hit the ball fat. They're afraid to hit the ground first. So they put the ball real far back in their stance, but that causes a lot of problems too. It causes a lot of reverse pivots and issues. And then three, most amateurs, they never have enough club in their hand, right? If it's between 8 or 9 iron, I think I can get the 9 there. Right? I'm just swinging too hard.
Yeah.
So probably those three things.
But could you teach your swing?
I wouldn't want to be honest with you.
Because your dad taught you your swing, didn't he?
Well, yes, he taught me the game. He's my teacher, but he didn't teach me how to take the club up and outside, reroute it, come. That was very natural. And my dad was smart enough as a teacher that I'm not real mechanical. Like my wife, Tabitha fixes everything at the house. I can't fix anything. I'm not mechanically inclined. And I play the game by feel, and my swing, to me, feels kind of straight back and straight through. I realize it's not. My dad was smart enough to realize that we couldn't change that, and we had to work on my basic fundamentals like everyone else. My grip, my posture, everything in my setup, how we were going to return the club to the same position every time. But he let me do it my own way, and I'm thankful for that because I would have struggled if I tried to make everything more conventional.
Was it Gary McCord who had the description of your swing?
Verity.
Oh, it's Faraday?
The man trying to kill a snake in a phone booth. Like an octopus falling out of a tree.
An octopus falling out of a
Is that
tree.
a compliment?
David's a friend, and I love the guy to death. And I think some people thought I'd be offended by that. I thought it was funny. I mean,
It is funny.
He's witty. He's
It is
good.
funny.
He's
Hey,
good.
Dan, using that, do you think he could give us one line that describes each of our swings after seeing them?
Oh, no, here's something. Golf terminology.
Okay.
Now, they're not well-versed
Right.
in the game.
Usually you can pick up on a possible handicap range just by lingo.
But just they need lines. Like I gave them, don't throw up on your shoes.
Okay.
Which is
Yeah.
an expression I've been told before.
Right.
Never up, never in.
Yeah.
What are the ones that are just that could help them if they ever get into a group? Like when Nick Faldo comes by, they can say something to Faldo.
Like if you have a guy that wants to hit a ball really hard, you tell him, or you go ahead and you crush when I let the shaft out on that one. I mean,
Let the shaft
shaft
out.
out.
Okay.
That's new.
Yeah, that's
Shaft
a new
is
one.
new. Okay. What else you got?
Hit it close. You hit it stiff. Hit it close. Hit
It's good to hit it stiff.
Hit it tight.
Yeah, stiff is tight.
What if I said I'm going to hit a precocious little 8-iron?
Precocious.
Yeah. Not going to bother anybody.
You'd say I'm a 3-fingered 8-iron.
Okay.
3-fingered.
So you're gonna take a little off.
A little off it. 3-fingered 8-iron.
All right. A little soft fade. But that's not.
A little cutty sark.
Ooh. Okay. See, there you go.
That's great.
So, all right. I like alcohol involved in this.
There you go.
Cuddy.
What's the craziest thing you've thought of over the ball when you play?
It's amazing what can go through your mind The problem, every other sport you react, right? Basketball, guy grabs a pass, someone's in his face, he throws one, it's all reaction. In golf, you get 40 seconds and you're lining up and you're standing over the ball and it's not moving and your mind plays some tricks on you there. So, I don't know, there's times where I'm out there with a wedge in my hand and I'm thinking that I'm gonna hit it past the pin and draw it back and I'm gonna try to give it a chance to go in from 100 yards. And then there's times where I'm that far from the hole and I've missed a bunch of putts that day and I'm thinking, oh God, don't look like an idiot and miss this one from
But
12
you
inches.
haven't gone up there and got over the ball and just wondered about the kids at home, or
you get sidetracked.
Chimichangas sound pretty
yeah,
good.
like,
right
or,
about
man, I can't.
Jonesing.
Dinner sounds nice tonight. Or, like,
Yeah.
you've gotten a little bit sideways there.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone does.
I would, because I don't know if I could focus that long.
Yeah, it's tough. Like the idea that Ben Hogan stayed focused for 4.5 hours and never left is difficult. You get a guy like Lee Trevino who he's yapping, he's talking, or Peter Jacobson, and they're yucking it up with everyone, but when the light goes on, they can sit down for 10 seconds, really focus and hit a shot, and then they get out of that and they go back to yucking it up and having fun. That you have to be kind of able to kind of turn it on and turn it off during a round.
What was it like the first time you played with Nicklaus?
Just kind of a dream come true. But I'll say this: the first time I ever got to play with Jack was at Doral. His son Gary was playing, and Ernie Els. So I want to say, I think it was me and me and Jack played Gary and Ernie, and Jack drove it by us on the first hole. So now he's crowing and he starts chirping and yapping.
Oh, he's talking trash.
He can talk smack. I was stunned.
Really?
Like Jack Nicklaus. And then it's, at the end of the day, he's the best ever. So when
you
he
talk
talks
back?
smack, you can, but at the end of the day, he's the best ever. He wins. It's like talking back to Jordan or LeBron. You're kind of stuck.
But did you play with Arnie?
I've only played with Arnie once.
Okay.
I've only played with Arnie once. I got to play with him at the Fred Meyer Challenge. So my
Portland?
partner, John Houston, and I played with Peter and Arnie, and so a blast.
But when you play, Arnie is different than Jack, because Arnie's he looks like a movie star out there.
Oh yeah.
He's got the short sleeve shirt and smoking heaters, whereas Jack is a little bit different.
Pressing palms with everyone.
Oh,
and everyone loves him.
He was an unbelievable ambassador.
Jack's tough on himself. Jack, I remember him being at the Memorial. He's 64 years old or whatever, 62. He's playing the Memorial from the back tees, and he comes in and he shoots 74. And I saw him, hey, Jack, how'd you play? Oh, I played terrible. And at the end, it was 74, and I was thinking, well, damn, it wasn't that bad. Like, wow.
At 64?
He's hard on himself.
Yeah,
so,
you'll take that.
And I didn't get to know Arnold as well, but obviously the two of them, we're all, living this dream and, having a career in golf because of the two of them and what they did for the game, what they did for the PGA Tour, and the decisions they made when the PGA Tour kind of broke from the PGA of America. They made decisions that weren't better for them. They made decisions that were better for the game of golf and for the tour in general, and
cool.
we have a lot to thank them for.
What do you think when you see these younger guys?
They're amazing.
Where they hit it.
They're amazing. I got to play with Cameron Champ last year in Mexico.
And he might be the longest hitter on tour, isn't he?
Speed is unreal. The speed is absolutely incredible. And the game's changing, the game's evolving, and it's played in a different fashion. And it's fun to watch, honestly. I don't want to be that grouchy old man that, is on the Champions Tour saying, back in my day, It's fun to watch. They're amazing at what they do, and they come to the tour at a much younger age than my generation did, ready to win, ready to compete, and it's phenomenal. And it's good still. I'm kind of, to be out here, I'm 48, I'm still out here playing against kids that are young enough to be my children. It's fun for me. It's fun for me to get to know them, but, still trying to compete and get it in there every once in a while.
How long did it take to get over the Ryder Cup?
Well, when you say get over, you have to define get over. I'm still not over the Ryder Cup.
And I was wondering,
But that's the game of golf. I've lost a lot of events down the stretch and big moments in golf, and this game kicks you in the tail a lot.
Yeah, but you're not playing. It's different when...
I understand, but as a captain, that's my team. Those are my guys. It's my responsibility as a captain to give them every chance to win that event, and we weren't able to do it as a group. And I'm going to be bummed about that forever. But in this sport, you move on. I'm excited now to kind of be back playing a little bit. The last 2 years I wasn't able to as much with injuries, and I spent a lot of time on the Ryder Cup. But I'm happy to be out here and play. And there's events in my mind like 98 Masters drives me crazy, a couple U.S. Opens, 06 or 07, 2012. There's events that sting still to this day, and the Ryder Cup's at the top of that list. So.
What was the one that really stung individually?
Probably the U.S. Open at Olympic Club. Had the lead with 3 or 4 holes to go and hooked it real badly off the 16th tee, made a bogey on a par 5, didn't birdie the par 5 17th, kind of butchered 18.
You guys, your memories are incredible.
I remember the bad ones a lot more than the good ones. Difference in amateur golf. You remember the good ones more than the bad ones.
Yeah, well, we only have like 3 or 4 to remember. Yeah, that's the problem. All right, I'm going to see if you can beat the Danettes in closest to the pin.
Okay.
You're blindfold, though.
Do you get any bonus points for hitting someone? It looks like
that's
the
two
picture on the
two of
right
my
took
guys.
some shots.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So your eyes are shut,
Yeah.
and then the Danettes will then try to beat you closest. Do you want to take a couple practice?
My goodness, look at the grip on this.
Yeah, that's mine.
You guys stole Bryson DeChambeau's
No, I
wedge.
know, that's mine. But that's a man's
All right.
club, so that's probably why
That's
it
a
feels
man's
different.
club. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. All right.
It's like a grown. That's
So I need to close my eyes.
That's a grown-ass
gotcha.
man. Yeah, you need to close
Honor
your
system.
eyes.
Honor system.
Yeah, and I
You
trust
respect
you.
the game,
I mean, Pennsylvania guy, Midwest guy.
All right, they're open now.
Okay.
I'll shut them before I
All
go.
right, here we go.
Shut. Oh, I fatted it really bad. Where'd it go?
Okay.
Still might
All right.
That's still
All
a
right,
winning shot.
I'm gonna. You
Yeah,
get
the ball was here in the middle of that
another
divot.
one. You got another one.
Oh, I get another?
Yeah, you got another.
Oh, now you're in
Great.
trouble.
Okay.
You let me practice?
Oh, okay.
You let me practice?
Here we go.
All right. Closed. I hit it solid. Where is it?
Little right.
Oh, pin high though. All right.
All right. Who's
Yeah,
next?
that's not bad.
I'll go get
Okay,
it over
Paulie.
with. Want to take the loss early.
Would you play at that at 100?
No, it's shorter than that, I think.
Dan, is there any
Probably
chance
like
I'm better if I close my eyes?
80-ish?
You.
In
And
the way of a camera or anything here?
it's probably better if the camera doesn't show this.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, one more, Paulie.
Not bad.
That wasn't bad.
I didn't get.
Notice Jim isn't offering any critiques here.
There's too much to
He might want to
fix.
close his eyes now.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go, kid.
Okay. All right. Seaton?
Bunker.
Can I use that?
I know.
What do you got?
I think I nipped that one. I think it's, I mean, neither one should win, to be honest with you, but
Well, you got to get on the green to win.
okay.
Yeah,
And I'm out, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I thought that.
I just changed the rules once.
I'm in the running.
All right.
Sculled it.
One more, Seaton.
Wait a second, you were our player.
He,
Well, I mean, after the
Right?
confidence shot I got.
Okay.
yeah. Well, you haven't seen the other guys. All right.
Bad, not bad.
Short.
All right, McLovin.
Right where I usually put it.
Our line's 0 for 6 right now.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Yeah, Jim definitely put the blindfold back on, the mental blindfold.
Now, this is the guy you were going to pick.
All right.
I guess I just went for the tall, thin guy that
Yeah.
looked like he could kill it.
Yeah.
Well, I can kill it. It's not in the way you want. Oh.
It wasn't too bad. It's just going to be a little long.
That's not bad. All right,
Yeah.
Fritzy.
Yep, just
Oh, no, you got
Right,
one more,
second
McLovin.
Knock this
Y'all
one.
are definitely better than you said. I mean,
No, we're not.
well,
No, they're not.
It's not like you
No.
missed the ball or anything.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
Todd. Uh-oh.
I planted that seed. You like that? I
You
planted
did.
that seed in there?
You don't have to plant the seed here. The seed is planted.
I still don't understand getting up and down. Well, you,
You got
gotta
to
get
get
up and down
up
here.
to the hole to
But
get down.
But you have to do that every
Hey
time.
guys, let's let Jim soak this one in.
Okay, yeah. Just enjoy this one.
Look at his face.
That was my practice swing.
That's a practice swing.
a lie.
That's a practice
Count that.
swing. All right.
There you go.
That's a base hit down,
Jim,
That's a base
down the
knock.
third base
He will
line.
not honor the. I
All right, stand closer. There you go.
don't know if Jim's safe.
No good. Dud.
You might have gotten between the shortstop and third base.
All right, so what
You know
kind of
Tom,
handicap
you got
are you
just as many
carrying?
on the green as I did, pal.
What would you play off of?
Right now?
Single digits?
No.
No.
Probably a 12 or
Okay.
so. I haven't played, so that's the problem.
You know what? Probably should have lost the gloves. A little more feel.
This is for the victory lap and the ladies.
There we go.
So you're gonna catch a piece.
Ooh.
Oh, you hit right at the same spot, yeah.
That's.
I don't know
the
what we
three of us are in
accomplished
there.
here today, Jim.
0 for 12.
Yeah, that's
12.
we wouldn't be picked for the Ryder Cup team. Yeah. Thank you for coming by.
No, I appreciate
Great
you
to
having
see
me.
you.
It was fun.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.